Yeah, I think that story illustrates, kind of like Tim's been talking about what marketing automation is supposed to do for people's business, right? There's lots of buzzwords rolling around in real estate market about, social media on autopilot, this CRM automates your business, blah, blah, blah. But obviously results speak to that more than anything. So that's a really cool example of what that looks like. And kind of tying into one of the other questions that I wanted to ask you guys, obviously you guys place a huge emphasis on marketing automation, right? Closing more deals with less effort. That's a big tagline for your group. Um, with that, you provide a lot of hands-on one-on-one trainings with your users. And since a lot of our audience is real estate and mortgage folks, what parts of your system are automated? I know, Dan, you mentioned some of the pieces like direct mail and emails and some of those components as well. But what parts of your system are automated? And then which of your components, can loan officers, real estate agents jump in and, maybe be a little bit more involved, but provide value even beyond that, where, it's beyond just kind of an automated increase by your case study and example?
Yeah, yeah, I'll speak to that. I mean, we really automate almost everything that we can. If you come into our office, as soon as you come in on the left-hand side, there's a big, gigantic sign with the big words. It just says simplify. And I think because we spent so many years, you know, in the seat of the loan officers. I mean, I've had, people calling me crying, going, I need my loan approval because I have to be out and I have no place to go. And they won't let me put my stuff into the garage. I mean, we've had, we've just been there, done that, and, just know how important that is. So really, loan officers' jobs are being face to face with their clients, their borrowers, their realtors. They're not marketers, they're not tech savvy experts. So we really do try to automate everything that we can. So everything from an initial lead, we can connect with lead sources, automate those coming in, automate all of that marketing. Then the minute they turn into like a prospect, then we automatically shift them to a different type of messaging campaign. And then when they've started their loan process, again, we automate that. And so we automate everything, all that communication, email, video, text, all through the process of the loan, so they can really ensure that they've got a quiet transaction. Most people, no news is not good news when you're in the middle of buying a home, right? Even if it's sometimes it's your fourth or fifth home, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of stuff going on, so we automate that. And then we even shift gears once that loan is closed. We send a thank you card in the mail automatically for a loan officer to all of their past customers. And then we really believe in customers for life. So as long as a contact is in the database, they're getting stayed in touch with from a loan officer. We've had I had actually a great story a couple years ago. I was meeting with a group of loan officers, and she's like, you know what? The very first loan I ever closed 15 years ago came back for a refinance just last week. The
Wow.
very first one they ever did. They'd been in their home, and it was just it was because, again, that customer for life. So again, we automate, gifts, email, direct mail, texting. We managed to make sure we're sending the right message at the right time. But then what you were saying, what can loan officers do above and beyond that is obviously full service CRM. And, they can go in and do custom searches. I want to find any of my FHA loans that could do an MIP reduction that have got equity, and I want to go in and send them something special. They can do notes and tasks. They can go in and record custom videos, to send. So kind of what's great about our system is if a loan officer forgets their username and password, or in the case of the other gentleman was unable to log in, everything just goes to all of those audiences. But the ones that want to go in and take it to the next level, there's everything that they, want to do and can do. And Paul, you might have some other, examples of the things
I was just thinking about this too. Yeah, because the idea, like Chris is saying, is that we're trying to automate as much as we possibly can, so that the loan officers have more time in their day to do the things that are important, like Chris was saying, to get in front of people, stay in front of people. So a lot of the stuff that I've been working on with loan officers recently, that is certainly a CRM functionality, is going into the database, setting up workflows, setting up tasks, setting up cadences that they want to be on with certain people in their database, and then not really having to log in to the system again. They already have those in place. So they're seeing them in their phone, in our world-class mobile app that we have, in their email, however they want to see it, they can see it, so that they set up these systems, and then all they need to do is just meet new people. They come in through the integrations we have, they come in through lead sources, they come in for wherever, and they already have everything ready to go, so that all they have to do is, have their cup of coffee and start making calls of the people that they really need to be contacting that day, and not having to just labor in the CRM all day long and trying to figure out who to call. I'm trying to teach them how to just do some very quick things, simple things that they can do to set up in the beginning. And this is all outside of all of that other compelling automated marketing that we do. So it's both of those things. It's getting them talking to the right people that only they can do on the phone, or sending them a video or whatever it is. But then also having all of the automation, the almost a passive, compelling stuff that's going out to them on the back end, so that they really don't have to do a whole lot in the CRM, which I think is very unique to our system.
Yeah.